The top of the Empire State Building.
Z100. New York.
So much reminiscing.
So much reminiscing.
Welcome to New York.
It's good to be back.
Z100, New York's #1 hit music station. I'm Crystal with Maxwell and 24kGoldn.
Golden in the building, baby.
We here, man. We here.
You're looking different from when we first linked up 3 years ago.
Yeah.
The pandemic.
Yeah.
Braids.
Braids.
Now you're letting it flow and bang. I know that's hard to
Come
keep it
on.
like that.
It's some maintenance. It takes some maintenance for sure.
Little
For
oil.
sure. Yeah, a little oil, a little creams, you know, conditioners,
little sauce, little, you know what I'm saying,
masks.
something. There
Can't
it
give
is.
away too much, but yeah.
And I feel like 3 years ago, you would not be letting you have furry flip-flops on.
Bam, there you go, dude. Come on, man.
Yo,
That is
come on.
goat work right there.
Yeah, shout out Dries Van Noten, man.
And I was shouting out the toes because sometimes guys wear flip-flops and it's like, what's going on with your toes? But you can
I wash my feet in the shower. That's the bare minimum.
That part, dude, because
That
that,
part.
had been a situation. Not to, we're gonna get into all things that are golden, but there was like a conversation that had gone on with the Kelsey brothers, where and it's a whole misconception where people they say they let everything just rush down and they don't scrub.
But that's why they don't smell like me. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, man.
Man, congratulations on everything you've been working on.
Thank
You've
you.
been going hard.
Yes.
And you've been getting mad love everywhere you go.
It feels like it. Yeah, definitely feeling the love.
You had your show last night at Bowery.
Mm-hmm.
Packed show.
Packed.
How is it performing here in New York?
I gotta say, New York always comes with a different energy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just the bustle of the city translating into the show, but every time I performed in New York, it's just been through the roof as
It's
far
special.
as energy.
It's you exude that, and then you get what you give, man. And this city is unforgiving in that way, in the sense that they will give you 100% if you give 100%.
Yeah, New York, they hate hard, but they love harder.
There you go.
For sure.
That's exactly what it is.
Have you gotten some hate?
Nah,
Okay,
not out
I
here.
wouldn't think
But
so.
that's-
Hopefully not at my own show.
No,
but
no. Just in the comments, sometimes the haters be popping out.
No, it'll be all right, man. They don't got a job. They
I know,
don't worry
that's what
about
it
them.
is.
What's the growth been like for you? So as we mentioned, it was a trajectory that it had been a lot of hard work prior
Yeah.
to Mood. We already have established that, but then when things really popped off, they popped off big, and you continue to challenge yourself to grow, to shine.
Mm-hmm.
What's it been like over the past couple of years for you? Because we haven't caught up in a minute, man.
It's an interesting experience, and I said this to myself when I was 17, 18, and I first signed my deal. I'm so young that at the same time as I'm growing as an artist, I'm gonna be growing as a human. You know, there's a lot of personal growth, and I feel like the last couple of years have just been like the perfect example of that, of like figuring out who I am, what I want to say, what do I stand for, what do I got to do to like the man that I see when I look in the mirror.
Yes.
And I'm just proud that I've been able to make those changes and just keep growing and just keep learning.
Yeah.
That is true, because you were living in LA for a while and you see so many different things and people and what people want from you
Yeah.
in a place like that. So who was keeping you grounded while you're working on becoming the young man that you're becoming?
So I'm really lucky that a lot of the people that was around me when I came up, they're still there.
They're the day ones.
Like
Yeah.
Straza right here. He's been there since day one.
Paperboy still.
Paperboy, man,
on it?
all the time. I
There
just
you
saw
go.
him like last month. My family, I'm super
Yeah.
tight. My sister moved to LA, so I got some family there. So just everybody around me that genuinely loves me is still there, and they'll tell me when I'm going off the wrong path and when I'm messing up. Yeah.
Oh, good.
As you, and watch how I say this, man, as you continue to find that clarity.
Oh, you slick, huh?
He's a professional.
As you continue to do that, and as you continue to hone in on, like Crystal was saying, the young man who you are, man, and you're saying how proud you are, to really put that into your sound now, and to see and to think, damn, maybe I didn't know if I can go this way with my vocals, or picking up a guitar and really doing it and finding these different melodies. How cool is it to have this be something that is throughout this entire album right here, through all these growing pains?
It's beautiful, because I feel like a lot of us, when we get to a certain age, and it's pretty young, 18, 20-ish, we stop learning new things. We kind of go with this vocabulary, misconception
of mindset.
of like, oh, well, I finished high school, I finished college, I know everything I need to know.
Yep.
We don't often go out to learn new languages or learn new physical skills, and just doing something as simple as picking up the guitar and learning how to play that, it's kind of unlocked this thing in my brain where it's like, oh no, I can learn anything.
Damn.
As long as I put the time into it, you know?
Yeah. That's so live.
Yeah.
To know that you are trying to challenge yourself, that it's a lot of work to be willing to grow. I don't think a lot of people, as you just so greatly put it, are willing to take that risk.
Yeah.
And to take that risk and to see it pay off with this body of work. Like, how dope is that?
Man, it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever.
And that risk and what you're going through, you actually named that after your tour, the Growing Pains Tour.
Exactly.
What do you think the biggest lesson you've learned on this specific tour? As I think we're wrapping up some of the dates, right?
Yeah. So we're coming to the end of it right now. And I think it's just been really reaffirming in that if you like something and you really believe in something, there's always going to be people out there that feel the same way. It might be 1,000, it might be 1,000,000, it might be 10 million, but there's a space for everybody that has that is a creator and wants to create something and bring something to the world. There's a tribe for you. There's a family for you.
You know what that is? And I think we've said this a couple of times in other conversations. It's that truth to self and that vulnerability and that honesty that you're holding yourself accountable and you're being who you are. And that's what people are connecting to. There's a tribe for you if you are just honest with who you are. You're going to find your people, because we're going to cling on to the words, the vibe, the energy that is just authentically you, and that's what you're seeing right now, man. That's
this era of my life is about just authenticity. And hopefully the next era is too. Specifically right now, that's a big focus for me.
And you did something that stands out to me so much, and I was so proud seeing you. It got me in my feels when you worked with Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
What was that like?
So there's this kid named Bo, and he lives in Minneapolis, and they reached out and they said, yo, Bo loves reptiles and he loves you. And I had got my first pet ever, actually, a bearded dragon, about almost 2 years ago.
What's the bearded dragon's name?
Her name is Puff.
Okay.
Puff the Magic Dragon. You feel me? So we partnered with Zilla and Make-A-Wish to build this massive reptile zoo in his house. There was alligators, tortoises, geckos, just all creepy creatures running around. But I'm into that and Bo's into that, so I just had to pull up on him, and he had no idea it was coming. And I actually gifted him Puff to his family and to him, and just to see how all this power that I've been given, that it can serve more than just me, and that me just being there for somebody and being present with somebody can actually make a real difference in their life, I think is beautiful.
You've always carried yourself with that grace and that intelligence. Whether or not that there have been people who have told you that along the way, I hope there had been many people. It's something that we have both witnessed, having the chance to talk to you before. That's special, dude. And to see here, even though it's been a couple of years since we've been able to be face to face, stepping through here, it's the same Golden. It's that dude that still has that heart that is larger than life, man.
Thank you.
No, it's really something that not a lot of people keep that focus on. So I just want to let you know, on behalf of us here at Z, proud of you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you,
dead
guys.
ass.
Yeah, for real. Thank you.
Dude, it's always been that way about you.
And I love that you're always giving so much love to your parents.
Yeah.
As we're growing up, we realize how awesome it is to have those two loving parents, because it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
And you're showing love to your dad on Father's Day, and to your mom that used to be out picketing and striking.
Yes.
She was very involved. So as you're getting older, what are you learning about your parents that you're just like, wait, I kind of see that in myself too?
Man, my parents are just so cool, man. It's every time I go back home for Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever holiday season, I always ask to see their old pictures. And they got so many pictures, and I'm just like, wow, y'all had full lives of ups and downs, and y'all got lore I don't even know about.
Yeah.
And I look forward to my future kids one day to be able to share that, and hopefully they think I'm as cool as I think my parents are.
You are.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they will, dude.
You're out you're at concerts lifting up girls. You're at the gym. Are you working out? I saw that.
Yeah, I've been working out a little bit. Yeah, you know me.
That jawline coming through. I see you.
Oh, man. What about the love of sneakers, man? Are you still staying true to that? Are you trying to? Is it difficult nowadays, man?
The game is messed up now,
Bro,
man.
bring out the chancla again, please.
Come
bring
on.
Out the furry
Those
chancla.
are
I'm not
fire.
over
This
that.
is my protest against the atrocities that are going on in the sneaker game right now.
Bro.
Man, cause look, sneakers is always gonna have a piece of my heart.
Yes.
But even when I went and bought all the sneakers that I wanted as a kid that I couldn't afford or couldn't access, I'm like, I don't even wear these things, man. They just sit on my shelf. So let me sell them, let me give them to somebody that's gonna wear them, and I'm gonna just rock with my furry flip flops and my Timberland boots or whatever.
But that's another thing that I want to stay focused on, is that's the pureness of your heart. That's the size of your heart that it's bigger than you. You know what I mean? The music thing, it's bigger than you. As you step into your greatness, you're realizing you're leading with that, even if it is just gifting, selling, whatever, getting rid of that. But it's bigger than you, and that's one thing that is. At least to me, has been something that has been, again, what you said, authenticity rules, man. It's been authentic to who Golden is.
And you can't get too attached to these things, man, because I know the Egyptians, they would bury themselves with all the jewels, but you really can't take it with you when it's gone. So use it or lose it, man. Let somebody else have it.
I was talking to our producer, David, about you and prepping for you, and he said something about 24 is that he really rides with his fans.
Yes.
Like, you really show love and you get that love back. Why do you think it's like that with your fans?
Because if it wasn't for them, I would just be a dude singing in the shower. Like, literally, you can have the best music in the world, but if no one is there to listen and support and ride for you, it's not the same. So I just gotta, if I can give them the same feeling that they give me, that means everything. And after every single show on this tour, I've done free meet and greet. I say, yo, come meet me by the merch booth. I'll stay here as long as it takes to talk to everybody that wants to talk to me, to sign as many T-shirts as y'all want me to sign, and to take pictures, just because I feel like that's the least I can do.
Yeah, dude, I cannot.
You're gonna make me blush, man. Stop.
We're family here. That's what I love about this. I just love being able to tap into, you know what I'm saying, where the heart is, and just, being able to have these conversations and knowing that it's from the right place. That's why the streams are cracking. That's why the world knows who Golden is. That's why you can go to places that you maybe would have never dreamed of. Yeah. And you got people that are singing along to your music that don't even speak English as a first language.
And that's crazy to me. That's never stopped. Like, it always freaks me out in the best way possible.
And you deserve that, because you put out that same type of energy, and that's for real.
I'm blushing for you. And now that we're getting close to wrapping your tour up, how are you feeling? I know that you're very present. You're taking it day by day, but you're also making sure that you have those goals ahead. What are you looking into right now?
Well, I'm looking forward, most of all, first and foremost, to sleeping in my own bed for more than 2 nights.
We take that for granted, or what?
Yeah, we definitely take that for granted. Ain't no place like home. So I'm definitely looking forward to sleeping in my bed, and I'm definitely looking forward to just making new music and just keep the process going, because I've seen so much life in the last couple months, just going to these places, talking to these people, and I got a lot to say.
I mean, we're here to listen. You know what I mean? For real. Like in a major way. I'm sure this is not going to be the last time.
I'll be back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We coming to the function. Next time we back home in the Bay.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be able to go ahead and get the braids done.
Come on. Yeah, there you go.
Call her Betsy. Where's Betsy at?
Betsy, hey.
I'm going to pull up, and I'm going to still see if I can fit my little 9.5 in a size 11. You know, extra socks.
Size 11, yeah. Size 11. Double socky, it'll be good.
When you were bringing up how you're giving away shoes and stuff, Max loves his sneakers, and I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, how do you keep your sneakers so clean? He's like, I just have a lot. But Max also gives back a lot. Like, yesterday was one of our homies' birthday, and he just brought a whole bag of sneakers for him. So
a bag of sneakers, not a box, a bag.
No,
wow. I got to put those IKEA bags to use after you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, that's what it's about.
That's what he does.
Yeah, that's love.
I love that energy and I think we need to hear more of that and celebrate more of that. And even hearing you say, and me watching Max, how like we could have a lot of these things. We could get there where we want to get this and that, but that's not fulfilling to us. Actually, it feels even better to give.
100%.
To give, yeah. That's why we get along so well.
Yeah.
That's why that collective energy in this room is always going to be sky high. You got a place, you know what I'm saying? It's not your bed at home, but I mean, it's an open door policy here.
Y'all got a bed in the back. I can take a nap.
You have a couch. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm loving this bromance.
This is family, man.
My dog. It's my dog.
This is what it is.
Betsy Braids, you better pull up.
Come on.
Next time to do our
Get us right.
braids.
Get us right.
Get
2
you
for 1
right.
special.
2 for 1 special. We out here. Thank you so much.
Give it up
Congratulations.
one time for Golden, fam.
Thank you.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.